All right. Did you know that the way you lead your words has incredible power? It can be the difference between just being another guy and becoming the man she truly wants by her side. When you master this knowledge, you become irresistible. And today, I'm going to reveal to you 5 compliments that, when spoken the right way, will make her see you as a valuable man, someone she respects, admires, and wants to connect with. But before I deliver this to you, leave your like and subscribe to the channel, because what I'm sharing with you here can change the game for you. And if you haven't seen part 1 yet, the link is in the description. Watch it after this video, because everything is connected. Finally, look. The first compliment you give her is simple. The way you think fascinates me. Listen to what I'm telling you. A woman already knows she's beautiful. She's been told that so many times that it's lost its meaning. If you just come in with, "You're beautiful," that's it. You'll just be another guy. She won't even remember you. Now, when you give such a compliment by speaking about her way of thinking, you touch on a much deeper level, because that shows you're not just focused on her appearance. You see who she truly is. And here's the detail that makes all the difference. This compliment only works if it's authentic. You can't say it thoughtlessly just to impress. You really need to pay attention to what she says, understand her perspective, recognize the details. If you do it the right way, do you know what happens? You activate the principle of mutual value. When you appreciate her intelligence, she starts to see you differently. She begins to see you as an interesting man, a man who is worth it. So, my friend, in your next conversation, pay attention. Observe what she says, understand how she sees the world, and when the right moment comes, speak this compliment. Do that, and then let me know what the result was. All right, the second compliment you need to keep in mind. This one is much deeper, more emotional, and I've already told you in the videos, be a man who doesn't become emotional easily. But don't worry, don't confuse things. That doesn't mean you have to be a cold man, a man without feelings, without recognition. That's not what it's about. What I'm talking about is that this compliment must be spoken with truth, in context, and at the right moment. The compliment is, "I've never met anyone like you." Now, pay attention, because there's a crucial detail here. You can't say this to every woman you've just met. If you've been talking to her for 2 days and you already say this, forget it. It will sound wrong, desperate, forced. And what happens? She notices that. A woman senses when a man is just throwing words into the wind to impress. So you only use this compliment when you've known her for a while, when you've been talking for a month, 2 months, when you've already recognized who she really is and the value she brings into your life. And here's where the secret comes into play. The power of this compliment lies not just in the words, but in the context. You need to know why she's unique to you. What makes you feel like you've never met anyone like her? Is it the way she treats you? Is it the energy she brings into your life? Is it the respect she has for you? Is it the way she makes you laugh, inspires you, motivates you to be a better man? If you can answer these questions, then you're ready to speak this compliment. Now, if you don't know, if she doesn't bring anything into your life, why would you say it? And more, if she doesn't deserve this recognition, what's the point? The point is simple. Only say it if it's true. And here's another crucial point. Recognizing the value of a woman doesn't make you an emotional man. Being emotional means throwing compliments and declarations without criteria, without weight, without truth. Now, being a man who recognizes the difference a woman makes in your life makes you a valuable man. a responsible man. It makes you an authentic man. And I already know what might be going through your mind. And what if I say that and then she leaves me? My friend, and what then? You can leave her too. Relationships are cycles. They begin and end. But what remains is the way you position yourself, the way you build your path. And if a woman truly brings something into your life, if she makes you feel good, there's nothing wrong with acknowledging that. On the contrary, it sets you apart from most men who are afraid to show any kind of admiration. Now, if you understand this mentality, if you know it's about being a real man, comment, "I am alpha." I want to see who really has the commitment to internalize and apply this knowledge. I will read the comments and respond to each one. Now, before we move on, I want to introduce you to the greatest opportunity, the skill you urgently need to master, because otherwise, you'll miss opportunities that arise with women. And now, I know that when you walk down the street or go to the supermarket, the pharmacy, the gym, or the mall, you exchange glances with one or more women, and they awaken your desire, and you feel this need to approach, but you don't know how, and feel embarrassed, right? But my friend, here comes the solution I've prepared for you. Imagine having an ebook that teaches you that, in a natural way and without pressure. In this book, you will learn to approach women with confidence, knowing exactly what to say, and of course, with ease and naturalness. You will learn to make her feel comfortable, create a natural attraction, intimacy, and most importantly, awaken her desire in a short time. What once seemed impossible is now completely possible. In just 60 minutes or even less, you can go from zero to a kiss and beyond with a woman by using the valuable content you'll find in the ebook I've created for you. You will never miss those opportunities with women who interest you again. And one more thing, once acquired, this knowledge will stay with you forever. It will remain in your mind and become a part of who you are. If I were you, I wouldn't miss this opportunity. The ebook is pinned in the comments and is just waiting for you. Don't miss this chance because it might not be available for long, as I've already mentioned. Take advantage of it because now is the time to achieve positive results with women. So seize this opportunity because later it will be too late, and you urgently need to be ahead of the competition. And with this ebook, success with women is guaranteed for you. So don't waste any time. And now, to continue with the content, the third compliment. And this one carries enormous weight when spoken at the right time. You will simply say to her, "I feel at peace with you." Now pay attention, because there's something big behind this. You know that life isn't just made up of good moments. We go through challenges, difficulties, complex phases. But when you have someone by your side who truly supports you, encourages you, gives you good advice, that changes everything. And look, you were made to be her protector. That's a fact. But that doesn't mean you're a machine that never faces difficulties. And when this woman is by your side, strengthening you in difficult moments, supporting you in your business, in your personal life, in your work, in your decisions, why not acknowledge that? That's exactly when this compliment is powerful. Now, a crucial detail. This doesn't mean you should say it to every woman in every situation. This compliment only has meaning if she truly makes a difference in your life, if she inspires you, helps you grow, is there for you in the moments that really count. If that's the case, then yes, you can and should reciprocate with this sentence, with all sincerity. And here's the psychological secret you need to understand. This compliment activates one of the greatest unconscious desires of women, to be your emotional support. Today, Women live in a world where they are constantly judged by family, by work, by social media. They struggle with pressure from all sides. But when you tell her that her presence brings you peace, you show that she has a positive influence on you that goes beyond appearance and physical attraction. And there's more. This compliment creates emotional security. When she notices that her presence improves your life, it creates a deeper connection. It makes her want to be even closer to you. But be careful. You must say it at the right moment. If you say it too early, before you've built a real connection, it will seem like you're needy, seeking validation, and you already know that's not the way. But if you say it at the right moment, when the connection between you is strong, the emotional impact will be enormous and completely natural. She will think, I care for this man, and he acknowledges that. That means he will care for me more and more. And here comes something fundamental into play. Women want a leader. They want a man who has an attitude, who knows what he's doing, who knows how to protect and guide. God created you to be a protector. That's a fact. You will face challenges in life. But when you have a woman who is there to strengthen you, acknowledging that doesn't make you weak. Quite the contrary, it makes you a real man. And so, in her mind, you become a man of high value, a man who thinks beyond the surface, who understands life on another level, and who knows how to act in the right way, at the right moment. Now, my friend, we come to the fourth compliment. And this one has a deep impact on the female psyche because it touches on something essential, her identity. You will simply say, I love the way you do things your way. But pay attention. This compliment only works if it's truthful and spoken at the right moment. It's not just about throwing words into the wind. You need to observe, understand, recognize how this woman truly acts, how she makes decisions, how she expresses herself and does things her way. Do you know why? Because most women spend their whole lives hearing opinions about how they should be it appearance, behavior, or life decisions. There's always someone trying to shape them, telling them how to behave, dress, or even think. But when you praise their individuality, when you affirm their essence, you're doing something contrary to everyone else. This creates a level of comfort and connection that few men can offer, because with you, she feels she can truly be herself. And that's one of the greatest secrets to true attraction, a connection that goes beyond superficialities. Now look, think. How many men spend years with a woman and never stop to appreciate the little things that make her unique? That's a fatal mistake. If you have a woman who truly brings value to your life, who supports you, who makes a difference, then it's not just nice to acknowledge that, but it makes you a real man. And here's a powerful example. Have you heard of Miyamoto Musashi? This guy was one of the greatest samurai warriors in history. He had a principle he called the way of one's own strategy. In other words, he understood that each person should walk their own path of action without succumbing to what others say. Now think, if one of the greatest warriors of all time understood the power of one's own path, why wouldn't you appreciate that in a woman who truly makes a difference in your life? Being a man of value doesn't just mean being strong, strategic, and dominant. It also means being able to recognize the value of the person who is by your side. That's leadership. But of course, you need to analyze whether this woman truly deserves this compliment. It's not about praising every behavior just to please. You need to see if she truly contributes something positive, if she inspires you, if she does things in a way that positively impacts her life and yours. If the answer is yes, then this compliment becomes a powerful tool for connection. And that's why few men understand how to build a strong bond with a woman on a high level. Now, my friend, as I always like to remind you, if this knowledge here brings value to your life, if you've already noticed that it makes a difference, then don't waste any time. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and download your ebook, because there you will learn a new skill that could have changed your life years ago. You will understand how to approach a woman naturally, without games and without forcing anything. And now, my friend, we finally come to the last compliment. This one is different because it touches on something much deeper, something that truly moves her spirit. You simply look at her and say, "You truly inspire me." Now, my friend, this is not an ordinary compliment. It's one of those that create real influence because it touches on one of a woman's unconscious desires, to be part of your growth, your evolution. Women are naturally attracted to men with a purpose, but what few understand is that they also want to feel like they are part of that growth. When you say this sentence, you're not just giving a compliment. You're showing her that her presence has enormous value in your life. That activates one of the most powerful emotional triggers there is, because she feels that with you, she's not just another person. She feels that she motivates you, that she makes you want to be better. And that, my friend, creates a connection that few men can achieve. Now pay attention. It has to be genuine. If you say it just for the sake of saying it, without real feeling, it will sound empty. And a woman will notice that. But if you truly feel that this woman drives you in some way, then this sentence has an enormous impact. So, my friend, use it the right way, at the right moment. Because a man of high value is not just the one who leads, who has attitude and purpose. It's the one who appreciates those who truly bring value into his life. And if you truly want to learn how to build this mentality, how to become the man who attracts and keeps amazing women, download your ebook now, because there you'll find the knowledge you should have known long ago. And of course, subscribe to the channel and leave your like, because this knowledge needs to reach more men who truly want to grow.